Shack is the pet name by which radio amateurs, popularly known as ham radio operators, call their radio room. Equipment available in the shack may vary widely among radio amateurs depending on their technical skill, interests, and possibly purchasing capacity. Yet, there are some very essential items which are used by most, while some others are optional. In a minimalist setup of a new amateur radio operator, a simple handheld radio may be all that is needed to start amateur radio operations. You can use it at home as well as on the move, though there could be security issues in tactical locations. Even low Earth orbit satellites like International Space Station can be accessed using handheld radios, making it feasible to have contacts over thousands of kilometers. When I started amateur radio operations in 1985, handheld radios were not so cheap as they are today. So I started with a self-made, popularly known as homebrew, 5-watt high frequency HF radio for transmissions and home Philips Prestige vacuum tube radio for reception. That was the common setup among newcomers in that era. The solid state VU to VW and QRP low power radio was easy to assemble and all components were available locally. But now it is easier for new hams to start off with VHF UHF handheld radios which are available at comparatively low prices. I could get one only after over a decade of amateur radio operations, and at present I have none. Now we have 19 VHF repeaters in our small state of Kerala. So it is easy to contact fairly long distances with just a simple handheld radio. We did not have the luxury of repeaters when I started off in the hobby. Even the amateur radio on International Space Station was not there. Handheld radios come with well-tuned stock antenna, which is often called a rubber ducky as it is quite flexible. It has an electrically shortened monopole antenna inside, which does not need any further adjustments. That is not the case if we use an external antenna and feed line for the hand.